2, today's story is called The Lonely Giant. It's written by Sophie Ambrose. Let's get started. In a cave on top of a crag, in the middle of a huge forest, lived a giant. The giant spent all day, day after day, doing what giants do. What do you think giants do? Have a little think and then we'll find out. Pulling up trees as though they were weeds, heaving and hurling huge logs like spears, and smashing and mashing mountains. Over the years, the forest became smaller and smaller, and quieter until all the birds and the animals were scared away, and the songs of the forest had gone. Why do you think the birds and animals had all gone away? That's right, it's because the giant had pulled up all the trees and scared them all away. They didn't want to be there anymore. At night, the giant sat alone in his cold cave. How quiet everything is, he sighed. I remember the forest full of birdsong with plenty of wood for my fire. The giant grew lonelier and lonelier. Then one day, when the giant was hard at work bashing and smashing, little yellow bird appeared. She followed the giant all day long, singing to him. The giant enjoyed the singing so much, he caught Yellow Bird and put her in a cage. Now you can sing to me whenever I want, he said. I won't be lonely anymore. He won't be lonely anymore. But how do you think little bird feels about being put in a cage? Let's find out on the next page. But little Yellow Bird grew sad, and the sadder she got, the less she sang. Soon little Yellow Bird was too sad to sing at all. Gently the giant helped little Yellow Bird out of the cage and said, I'm sorry. The next morning, when the giant looked for little Yellow Bird, she had gone. That day the giant walked and walked looking for little Yellow Bird, but there were no birds or trees or plants to be seen. If only I could bring them all back, he said. I must mend what I have broken. What do you think he can do to mend what he's broken? He's pulled up the trees, he's bashed and mashed the mountains, and all the animals have run away. Have a little think to see what you think he could do to fix this. Let's turn over and find out what he does. The giant worked hard to rebuild the forest. He sowed seeds, he mended mountains, and he planted trees. Then the giant watched and waited. Slowly over the years, the forest became bigger and bigger, and noisier until all the birds and the animals came back to their beautiful green home. And the forest blossomed with new life again. The giant wasn't lonely anymore. He was happy at last. So was little Yellow Bird, whose song filled the forest all day, every day. This story reminds me a little bit of what we're doing to our planet at the moment. We're slowly destroying the planet by doing things that humans do, and we need to have a think about how we could help. We're going to think about our environment this week and how we could help make it better. So think about all the things you could do, like using less single-use plastic, recycling and reusing things, and also when you're only making a short journey, could you walk instead of using your car or go on a bike? Okay, it was lovely having story time with you again, Year 2, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.